Good morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do about it? Remember, I talked about cleaning up any of that residue that you left behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. If you're down and out and angry and depressed, you're the only one that made the mess. You're the only one that can clean it up. Yesterday is gone, and we are not promised tomorrow. Okay, I want to go over that wonderful list of all the things that control us throughout the day. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people pleasing, not able to say no, drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, porn, controlling everybody around you but yourself. Distractions everywhere. Then you have nothing but excuses. Gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcasts, news, caffeine, surgeries, pain, and never having enough. Being in a relationship with a man or a woman mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually abusing one another, or you may want to add to the list. Okay, today I want to talk about the power of dreaming. Um, I remember my father used to make fun of me and he used to say, "Oh, Marianne, yo dreamer, yo dreamer, yo dreamer." Well, when I was a little girl and I watched what they did to my mother with the shock treatments and uppers and downers, this is how they treated us as human beings, and that was called love. And the doctors didn't know what the hell they were doing. They literally just came out with books. Just we're in 2025, and they just came out with books a few years ago, admitting they didn't know what the hell they were doing. And and a lot of times they're still guessing and not knowing what they're doing to human beings. And I was very scared when I visited my mom in the hospital, and I had a dream that I would have a home to help people get well and start educating and start learning. That's how I got to be really resourceful. This is why I'm in the field I'm in. This is why I do what I do, because of what they did to my mother. And I'm very sensitive to people. I remember all the neighbors hated my mom when she was beautiful and getting the playgrounds together and teaching the bad boys how to clean up the playground. They'd steal our bikes and give them back because my mom had so much love and compassion. She was amazing, and so was my father. And then when she got sick, they all loved her. They loved when she was sick. They loved when she was down. And as a 10-year-old little girl, I thought that was quite sick. And to see that at such a young age, and it's still happening to this day, because people are so uneducated. People are mentally handicapped. And it's really scary how bad and how many followers we have. They're little puppets on a string, and they don't know how to control their own life, their own day, because they're so helpless. So this is why I got resourceful, and I used to dream, and I'm still dreaming. And my mission is I've accomplished everything I've set out to do with helping people. But I have one more dream left. This is before I die. If it ever happens, it happens. But say I sold too many books. As far as I'm concerned, I'm doing this podcast and teaching because it's what I'm supposed to do, and it makes my heart sing. It gives me energy. It gives me hope for the day and makes me stronger. But I'd love to see a franchise all over the world have it's called Recovery for All, and have a center where people could go to counseling, people get healthy food, they have a temple, they have a place to enjoy outside, gazebo, music, beautiful music, spiritual music, and just a plaza for people to get well and to heal and to meet other wonderful, healthy people. And I'd love to see it franchised all over the world, like they franchised Ruth Chris's. Ruth Chris always said, "Man will pay top dollar for meat and potatoes." She knew nothing about the restaurant business, and she was right. And I feel, and my sister used to say, my older sister, "Oh, Marianne, you think everybody needs help?" And I'll say this from the bottom of my soul: yes, everybody needs help. We cannot do this alone. And the ones that aren't reaching help, would sadly to say, many of them, if they don't get the help, they end up killing themselves. And it's really scary what ego and pride will do. So, today, what I want you to do, I live on my dreams. My dreams excite me, my dreams give me passion. My dreams make me want to get up in the morning, and I'll never quit dreaming. That to me is the healthiest thing you can do. So think about how you would see your life if you had more money than you could imagine, and what you would do with it, and how philanthropic you would be. Write down that dream and have that be a motive to get you up in the morning. And remember, balance, not too much of anything, our kids, our partner, our play, our work. When we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You cheat yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you get in return. Remember, the goal for all of us truly is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long. It has to be as natural as going to the bathroom, or else your head gets backed up. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Remember, behind every breakdown, there's a breakthrough around the corner. If you have an attitude today, be attitude, being in the highest possible state of happiness, good humor, and contentment with the way things are. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have worth. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world, doing your part, no exceptions. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Hey, you manipulators, smooth talkers, narcissisms, your words mean nothing and your actions say everything. I'm going to read a beautiful saying by Michael Singer. Spirituality begins when you decide you will never stop trying. Spirituality is the commitment to go beyond no matter what it takes. It's an infinite journey based upon going beyond yourself every minute of every day for the rest of your life. If you're truly going beyond, you're always at your limit. You're never back in that comfort zone. A spiritual being feels as though they're always against the edge and they're constantly being pushed through it. One should view their spiritual work as learning to live life without stress, problems, fear, or melodrama. This path of using life to evolve, spirituality is truly the highest path. Trust the process. The spiritual journey is one of constant transformation. To grow, you must give up the struggle to remain the same and learn to embrace change. Discipline is freedom. The undisciplined mind is like an elephant if left to blunder around, out of control. It will wreak havoc. Confront the difficult while it's still easy. Accomplish the great tasks by a series of small acts. You must go through the darkest night in order to get to the infinite light. What we call darkness is really the blockage of light. Eventually, you will realize that you cannot actually hurt yourself if you go beyond your psychological limits. If you're willing to just stand at the edge and keep walking and go beyond. You used to pull back when it got uncomfortable. It's okay to get uncomfortable. Go beyond where you were a minute ago by handling what's happening now. Imagine the peace that you could experience if you weren't constantly creating and defending your false self. Michael Singer. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to read a part from, again, The Untethered Soul by Michael Singer. I told you I like to read from different books. I learned from so many different people. He helped me with my emotions, and this is a huge one. You are not your thoughts. You are not your thoughts. You are simply aware of your thoughts. Finally, you say, fine, I'm not anything in the outside world, and I'm not the emotions. These outer and inner objects come and go, and I experience them. Plus, I'm not the thoughts. They can be quiet or noisy, happy or sad. Thoughts are just something else I'm aware of. But who am I? Watch your outside environment, everything you see and hear and feel. What is out there? Now watch your experience inside, including your mind, your emotions, the sensations of your body. What do you find in there? As you watch the outside and inside, what did you discover about you? The watcher of the inner and the outer objects. Wow. Well, it's funny. I'm a people person. I love watching people, and I'm not psychic or clairvoyant. But when you work on yourself and I've been working on myself diligently for going on 37 years. September 15th, 1988 is when I began my journey of really, really, really looking in the mirror. And my thoughts, when I look in the outside world, I look at that person and say, wow, oh my gosh, I can only hope that they would listen for like a minute. There's just so much I want to share with people. That's why I started to do my podcast, because I believe that none of us have to suffer. I believe it is a decision, and we have to make the decision that we no longer want to suffer. We no longer want to be unhappy. And Michael Singer talks about this. We make the decision that we no longer want to be unhappy, and it is really our decision. And I have so much hope for people, and I really don't care where you came from. You can't scare me. I can go in the worst of the worst areas and get along with everybody and have dinner with them, and I could hang with the President of the United States and break bread. I could go anywhere and feel comfortable. I don't look up. I don't look down. I'm right there with you. I don't think I'm higher. I don't think I'm lower. I'm right there with you. I can have $1 in my pocket and $1,000,000 in my pocket. You will never know because I have both. And I just am the same no matter what. I can get down and get dirty with you. I love putting on a suit and doing counseling, and I love putting on my workout clothes and my workout hat and getting dirty. So I have a very great balance in my life, and this is what I'm trying to teach others, because without the balance, without the action, without the support, you're just going nowhere fast. So my outer vision, when I see people and my thoughts, I just feel, and this is my thoughts all the time, the more people I help win, the more I win. And it's a very exciting way to get up. I have passion for the day. I believe that we can be excited for every day. And really, success is what we do today. So, what I see on the outside is I see you, I see how successful you can be, and I hope that you feel the same. And remember, work on one thing at a time. Eventually, it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. What's controlling you? I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I could change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss the loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she is appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today. Be true to ourselves. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Everything we do is a practice and a discipline to master what we want. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. We cannot do it alone. We always lie to ourselves. 2 heads are better than one. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will accept and say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I'm willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day that you don't want to do to have a successful day. My 2 things are always getting up early, doing my podcast, working out, and keeping my food clean, and the rest will follow. We can all heal together one day at a time. It is a decision from our head to our heart. You can reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my workshops and my books. If you want to learn about my services, lifeinharmonyonline.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my services. Remember, I'm doing my podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that colorful round button that says subscribe. Share it with everybody you love and respect. Start with podcast number 1, number 2, number 3. There's order into receiving this information. I did it in a playlist. In 30 days, you're going to say, wow, in 1 year, you will not recognize yourself. Please share it with 10 other people and have them share it with 10 other people. That's the only way I'm going to get this out there. And remember, today, I want you to have a stupefying day today, and thank you for listening.